I'm excited. I got an update done. I think I've got Instagram on. I'm just excited, excitable. I got me something warm and wonderful to put my hands around. Come on in here. Come on in here. Got some good news for you. They're all set up at the warehouse. They have access to the internet. They are good to go. They're packing orders right now because we had to take off last week for our last big push. So y'all, we're rocking and rolling. I'm telling you. I'll take my spoon out. Lick the spoon. Don't you just love licking spoons? So get on in here, everybody. Get on in here. Sometimes when I'm working, I run across an old writing, an old musing, and I'm sending it out tomorrow, but it's just too good not to tell you about. Just too good. So we'll get some people in here and we're going to discuss something. And I don't remember writing this. I don't usually I remember the essays, but I do not remember writing this. And it was eye-opening. It was eye-opening. Because we talked about this morning, people allowing their perfectionism to take over their homes and their heads and their minds and their hearts, and they couldn't mop. And I run across, this is God working, y'all. This is God working. And he sent me one of my own writings that said, 1 minute, 1 minute every day. 1 minute. Now think about 1 minute. I'm going to set the timer for 1 minute. I think my battery's fixing to die on me. Yeah, it's counting down now. 1 minute. You know, if you had to stand up and give a speech for 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, some of you would have a hard time doing that. You'd run out of words to say. But what if you grabbed your mop? What if you grabbed your mop? Where's my mop? Here's my mop. You grabbed your mop every morning as part of your morning routine. You grabbed your mop, and every morning you put a fresh mop cloth on it. Really, you do it the day before as you finish up, but you put a fresh mop cloth on it. That's 1 minute. Or maybe you sprayed it with Windex, or you got the mop and you just mopped one little section of floor. Every day you spent 1 minute on your hardwood floors, on your kitchen floor. 1 minute mopping. What do you think would happen? Well, the first thing that would happen would be that you would start establishing a habit. You would start establishing a habit because you did it consistently every day. Those habits that we do every other day, they are not ingrained in you. Like I've been practicing the habit of listening to my Bible every day for 39 chapters every day. And I'm in the second month of doing it, and it's becoming a habit. I yearn to hear the word. When things become a habit, you can't not do them. So that means you got two knots. You have to do your habit. I've known people who have been shining their kitchen sink forever and ever, and they go to a hotel for a weekend and they have to shine the bathroom sink because it's become a habit, and you can't skip it. You can't do it. You've tried. It just doesn't work. You can't go to sleep until you shine the sink. So committing to doing one thing, I'm reading the Bible. Committed to doing it every single day. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm not going away. Unless the good Lord calls me home, I'm not going away. We got stuff to do. We got people to save. We got homes to get clean so we can save people so they're not pulling at us. So, folks, commit to shining that sink every day. That's why this system works. We do one habit every day. And I'm going to practice mopping my floors every day. After reading my own essay about mopping my floors for 1 minute every day, all I got to do is 1 minute. And I got plenty of mop cloths, and if I don't have a mop cloth, I've got purple rags out the wazoo. 1 minute every day. Have you got a minute? Take a minute. Do the mopping for 1 minute. Yeah, I'm live every day at 3 o'clock Eastern time, except on the weekends, and then I'm usually running a marathon on Saturday. So commit to doing 1 minute. 1 minute shining your sink. We're going to become the minute women. Minute fly babies. 1 minute. It's an amazing thing. Declutter for 1 minute. Swish and swipe your bathroom. Takes less than a minute to do it. I've already done mine today. I do it every day. 1 minute. These are 1 minute miracles, y'all. That we tell ourselves it's going to take all day to do something, and it doesn't. We commit to 1 minute. 1 minute. A minute to win it. Yeah, there was that show. But it's a minute to build our habits. And that's the miracle of it all. When we build a habit, it becomes automatic. And we have to do it. And then we string those habits into a simple little 3 or 4 step routine. 1 minute. And some of you, my sister's begging everybody to declutter something. We have to declutter something every day. Our home did not get messy in a day, and it's not going to get cleaned overnight. But 1 minute, Martha's committing to the 1 minute concept. 1 minute. Say it with me. 1 minute. Please focus on 1 minute. I'm going to commit to doing 1 minute, a 1 minute mop. A 1 minute mop. Imagine that. And you know when I'm going to do it? When we were without a dishwasher for, I think about 9 months, we were 6 to 9 months, I don't remember exactly, but we were without a dishwasher because I wanted a specific dishwasher and I was going to wait on it. And I love this dishwasher. It doesn't make any noise. It's just a wonderful dishwasher. It's a KitchenAid. I'm happy. I'm so happy with this dishwasher. But as soon as I got through with my morning show, it went on at 11. It usually was over between 11:30 and a quarter till 12, about 45 minutes. I would go specifically into the kitchen. By that time, Robert's dishes were done with breakfast. And he's retired. He's here 24/7. He only goes up on the mountain and goes to the grocery store. And that, I would go into the kitchen, do my sink full of hot soapy water. And you know what I called that sink full of hot soapy water? Manicure time. Because I would put my hands in the sink full of hot soapy water. I would wash what few dishes we had, a couple of coffee cups, a plate, and if there was a dish that was soaking from last night, that would get washed. And I'd set it up to dry and it was done. It probably took less than a minute to do that. I'm going to commit to piggybacking my habit of doing my floors for 1 minute every day. That's when I'm going to do it, as soon as I get through with my morning show. 1 minute. Today I may do it after I do this show, but 1 minute. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. 1 minute. 1 minute to swish and swipe. It probably takes about 2 minutes to put a load of laundry in the washing machine. 1 minute. These 1 minutes, as they're put together into simple routines, can change your life. It can. I'm going to be a cheerleader for the 1 minute movement. 1 minute. Sometimes we sit too long and then we forget we've got to go potty. Well, why don't you take 1 minute out of every hour and just try to go potty? Then you won't be having an accident. And I'm speaking from experience. 1 minute at the top of every hour. Do 1 minute. I'll take this battery out because it's gonna be a bad battery. Anyway, folks, I remember it used to be 15 minutes a day. So for 1 minute is definitely doable. It's doable. I've gotten YouTube and I think I've gotten Instagram going. Look at me. Look at me. And I took 1 minute to do it. And I was still practically on time for the show. I love the 1 minute mindset. We can and really it's all just baby steps. But we can do 1 minute. See if you can get your kids to pick up toys for 1 minute. Set your timer. You can set your timer on your phone. See if you can get the kids to. It's like a race. It's like musical chairs for picking up toys. One minute miracles, 1 minute mindset. One. Just one. And that's going to make you the star of your home. When you can implement when you can implement 1 minute into your mindset, you're going to be changing things a whole lot around your home. We can do it, y'all. We don't have to be stuck in that prison of the way we used to do it. There's Peter. You getting ice, Peter? How's the weather at your house? Peter moved from New York to Arkansas, and he's got lots of good people around him. You know, making a move sometimes is hard. We just got through making a move from the building that we constructed in 2007 or 8. I can't remember when it was. But we sold it a couple of years ago and we continued to lease it. But it was just way too big a building for us. And the police needed it because their police headquarters was covered in mold. And they needed to get out of that. So they're going to do some work on it. We've handed the keys over. They're excited. Oh boy, are they excited. And we're excited too. But when you do 1 minute, you don't have to pile on. All you got to do is 1 minute. And the timer can be our friend. Yes, it can. We got a little ice early this morning. All gone now, but still raining pretty good. Well, rain is good as long as it's not freezing rain. So y'all, try the 1 minute miracle. Try it. When you tell yourself you don't have time, that's when you set your timer for 1 minute. We've always said 2 minutes, but try 1 minute. Y'all, life is good. Life is so good. Try the 1 minute. Doing your floors, 1 minute. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be done. Yeah, do it now can be 1 minute. That's so right, Sage. Sometimes do it now is 30 seconds to put a roll of toilet paper on. When you get that in your head, this 1 minute, is it going to be perfect? Nope. But guess what? Hitting a lick at a snake is better than not doing it at all. Okay, folks. I hadn't heard before now. I'm reading your comments. Y'all are so precious. She thinks of me when she has to change the toilet paper roll. Oh my. Let's see. When I turned 50, I had to have a colonoscopy, but I couldn't be put to sleep. And my doctor got it fixed where I could have a virtual colonoscopy. And that was the first time Michelle ever went with me anywhere. And every time I use and I've tried changing the box. Every time I use one of those Cottonelle wet wipes for your booty, I think about going to do That's the first time I'd ever used them, going to have a virtual colonoscopy. So I understand when you say you think about me when you change the toilet paper. I think about Michelle every time I have that little box sitting right beside me. And it used to be purple, and I changed it to white, and I still think of her. So it's kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, folks, I love you all so much. Y'all be safe out there. Be good, kind, and sweet. I miss TG. God gets all the glory. Y'all, we can do this. We can do this. 1 minute miracles. Those little miracles just, they get your house in order. And you don't even know you've done it. You don't even know you've done it. This was an epiphany type. This was an epiphany, I'm telling you. Now wait till you read the musing tomorrow. And that's another thing. Some of you aren't reading my musings. Commit to reading them. They're not long. They're less than 300 words. Sometimes they're shorter than that. Commit to getting me in your head, because that's going to change what's going around in here. So make that commitment for a 1 minute miracle. Maybe it's just reading and musing. Maybe it's mopping. I'm going to do the mopping miracle. Because I got a cat and she has accidents every once in a while. And I got a dog that tracks in. And we got a visitor dog that shows up. And he tracks in stuff. His name's we've named him Hobo. Delilah, you're not getting the musings anymore. Go sign back up, because sometimes your ISP unsubscribes you when they refuse our messages. They'll just unsubscribe you willy-nilly. So go sign back up. Go to FlyLady.net, and you will see in the upper left-hand corner, get our messages or join or whatever. It's not a charge to it. It's free. And then you got to check your email. The best thing to do is have it come to your phone with your Gmail account. And your flight plan comes out every afternoon at 5:30 Eastern time. 5:30. It has the mission in it. It has the kid mission in it. And there's a free app, FlyLady Plus, and the musings are in there. Yeah, when you get them in email and you go to our website, it helps us because we have some ads on our website. Mama Colton says, hit the like button. Yeah, give us a thumbs up. Do I have a thumbs uppy? I don't know where it is. I guess it's time to clean my desk off again. I love you all. Y'all my cheering squad. I'm telling you. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to YouTube. Get our emails. That was my reminder. I love you all. I'll see you later. And here it is, the 22nd day of January. And in 3 weeks, it'll be Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. Take some breaks, Julie. Take some breaks. See you later. Bye.